Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Anthony Davis is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Grant in at the small forward position. And for New York, we've got OG Anunoby. Cason Wallace out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Shepherd in at the 3 slot. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Graham.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day. And these games are a highlight of the regular season.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
For 3, Westbrook. Tatum pulls it in. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Halliburton, the pass to Davis. Outside Tatum. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Westbrook. Right side, Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Clock at 6. New York working the ball around now. Here's Wallace. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Tatum. Grant outside. Shoots over Shepherd. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Now here's Westbrook. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Grimes, the pass to Halliburton. Davis down low, pounded by Westbrook. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 6.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Westbrook. The 3-ball. Hits a 3-pointer.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum, a screen on Westbrook. 3-pointer, Halliburton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. 6 points for him.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
And Cleveland has possession. After the basket by New York. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, New York. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
Boy, I love the energy that Anunoby plays with. I mean, he's so good at forcing the defender's hand.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 6. 6 to shoot. Grant outside. From behind the arc. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Back to Wallace. Wembanyama against Davis. The fadeaway. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Brian, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Westbrook following the score by Cleveland. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And looking at our leaderboard now, here are the big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Second, Jason Tatum.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Wallace. The 3 is up. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Grant. No made baskets yet. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
That free throw, no good.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Thomas, he's checked in for Grimes. Good on the second one.
And Tatum is really a prototypical player for today's NBA. He's a do-it-all wing with great size, an effective jump shot. Plus, he's got that hunger you want in a star player.
Now here's Westbrook. New York working the ball around now. Shepard, that's good.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Tatum finds Halliburton. Shoots from the line. And another miss by Cleveland. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Grant. From deep, Wembanyama. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Tatum. A 23-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. The kick to Tatum from outside the arc. That shot off. And Wembanyama has the ball here for New York. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now here's Thomas. He picked up 21 points in their last win against New Orleans. To the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
New York, again, can't hit.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Halliburton outside. To get back on track. And it's good on the layup. Halliburton's got 8. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And some changes here for New York. Drummond's checked in for Anunoby. Thompson comes in for Shepard. And it's Shamet in for Russell Westbrook. And Cleveland with a change here too. Collins checked in. The Knicks have got 7 of 15 to find the net. On the wing, Wallace. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Give him 8.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Tatum. Back to Halliburton. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Wallace. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Pass to Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Halliburton, the pass to Tatum. Collins with a screen on Thompson. And it's Tatum missing. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-7 run. It's Shamet on the wing. The three from Wembanyama drains the triple. Wembanyama's got 12 points in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
New York leading by 9. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Here's Shamet. Still without a bucket. Pass to Wallace. Now Wembanyama. Now here's Thompson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And now it's a 12-point New York lead.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Davis, he's checked in for Grant. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Collier in for Tyrese Halliburton. New York on D, leading by 12. Here's Davis, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When you talk about two-way impact on a game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing, and offensively, he can carry a team.
That free throw good from Davis.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
Dick, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:33 left in the opening quarter. Here's Shamet. Still no points. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York. They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And checking out the Cavaliers, 2 spots below.
Well, right now for New York, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Wembanyama. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. And they'll keep possession. The shot by Drummond, no good.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. Davis.
And another miss by Cleveland. New York leading by 10. Pass to Shamet. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
The Cavaliers shooting only 39% in the early going. Thomas outside. Here's Collier. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Four on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Wallace has got 11 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for New York. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
On the court for the Cavaliers. Davis out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Zach Collins. Then there's Collier, and it's Richardson in at the 2.
It has got to be terribly frustrating to deal with Anthony Davis when you're guarding him. I mean, you try to get physical with him, you don't give him a clean look, and he still winds up with the bucket and the foul.
Davis, no good on that free throw. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Collier, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. Whoa! Can't outmuscle Davis inside.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Left side Porter. Pass to Drummond. And they recover it. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Drummond. Oh, stolen by Richardson. The floater. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Grimes, he's checked in for Cleveland. That's good from Wood.
Really hard not to appreciate a steady big guy like Christian Wood. I mean, he knows his role out on the floor, doesn't try to do things he can't, and really gives it his complete effort and focus. I love that.
Here's Collier. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Offline from the top of the key. Knicks leading by 17. Wood, right side. Pass to Shamet. And here is Thompson. Outside Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. The offensive rebound. Drummond with the screen. Down low. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And here we can check out the story for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And the Knicks miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Outside Grimes. Here's Collier. Back to Grimes. Davis a screen. Collins outside. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
New York leading by 15. Wood outside. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Porter. Drummond with the screen. Porter the pass to Drummond. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Zach Collins.
Not backing away from the physicality of the game. Drummond is never afraid of getting hit when he's trying to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
He is a monster on the glass, but Andre Drummond doesn't just have size. He's also developed really good timing and instincts that help elevate his game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Cavaliers trail by 15. For 3, Collier. Here's Davis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. Outside Tatum. Back to Davis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And now it's time to check the rookie leaderboard and see which first-year players are leading their class in assists. In the third spot, Isaiah Collier.
The league got a big infusion of talented passers this year, and he's up there with the best of them. And as time goes, his court vision is only going to get better.
Porter looks it over. Thompson right side. Pulls it. No good. Unable to win this run.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Thomas. He's scoreless. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Saturday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Knicks leading by 9. Drummond passes to Porter. Here's Shamet. Thomas defends. Back to Wood. Clock at 6. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Late in the clock, Porter Jr. is an excellent option. Kevin can make things happen.
Tatum passes to Thomas. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Shamet. Drummond with the screen. Here's Shamet. No points so far. Porter from outside. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
4th in three-point field goal percentage, 5th in fewest turnovers per game. And looking at their defensive marks, they are top 5 in opponent shooting percentage. This is a squad that wants to shut down teams on a nightly basis.
And with the perimeter game, it's one thing to hoist up a bunch of threes. It's quite another to sink them at a high clip. Some terrific shooters on this team. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Collins, he's checked in for the Cavs. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Collier. Pass to Shepherd. Fires for 3. And Russell Westbrook hits from deep. Westbrook's got 6.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. But it was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
Collier, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Wallace, the Cavaliers pull it in.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Outside Grimes. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Shepard, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. Tatum with a screen. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Most of these guys in the league love the three-point answer. Halliburton is no exception.
Wallace outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Anunoby against Tatum. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Now Wallace. Pass to Shepard. It's Grimes on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. For the finish! And he hammers that one down right in the face of Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, Westbrook will not let an opportunity to embarrass his defender go wanting. Oh, my goodness. What a move.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
A different look for Cleveland. Collins, he's checked in for Bassey, and it's Thomas in for Collier. Westbrook, the pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Here's Wembanyama. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
From the arc. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Collins. Tatum's got 12 points in the game. New York leading by 10. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Halliburton. 4-3, and Cleveland another 3.
A strong start, and if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
And Wembanyama has the ball here for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Inside. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And a chance now to bring up the NBA steals leaders from the last month of action. Second is Anthony Davis. Victor Wembanyama, third.
These two guys have made out like bandits over this past month. An impressive number of steals over that brief time frame.
Davis, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Thomas. Westbrook with it. Give him 8. Left side, Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis with the block.
Depth, taxes, and AD. Blocking shots, you can rely on all 3.
Grimes, the pass to Tatum. Halliburton outside. Back to Tatum. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Westbrook. Halliburton misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 20. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Back to Grimes. From downtown. The Knicks with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Westbrook off the drive. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Cavaliers trail by 13. Grant outside. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Halliburton. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Well, the Knicks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Wallace outside. Here's Shepherd. He's got 6. Back to Wallace. And the basket is good. Wallace has got 13. And so it's New York, liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
For one of my favorite events, Kenny, I think I could beat you right now if we did one.
You'd have everyone ducking their heads, running for cover.
So you're scared. I get it.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, Wemby is going off. When a guy his size with those moves is cooking like this, I don't know how you stop him.
Yeah, I'm declaring right now this is a level 9 barbecue chicken alert. Level 9 barbecue chicken alert.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And New York has possession. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. They've got Cason Wallace. Victor Wembanyama is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Shepard, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. Now here's Westbrook. Over Halliburton. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Grant. Right side, Davis. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 17.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton going off like this is fun to watch. He's really been engaged offensively.
Outside Wembanyama. Lets it go. And Wembanyama missing.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
And Davis with the basket on the assist from Grant. Davis has got 16 points.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Outside Wembanyama. Launches it. And Wembanyama missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Halliburton. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Westbrook, the pass to Wallace. Wembanyama against Davis. Pass to Wallace. Here's Shepard. Shoots over Grant. New York again can't hit.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 10. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
You know, OG Anunoby is one of the most physical and intimidating defenders in the league, but he is also, I think, underrated as a three-level scoring threat.
Second free throw, no good. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, when you combine Westbrook's athleticism with the ferocity that he plays with, hard not to foul him inside.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
And it's Tatum missing. New York leading by 13. Pass to Shepard. Westbrook outside. Wallace outside. Westbrook taking his time here. Here's Wembanyama. That's short off the rim.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Pounding any miss on the glass and cashing in on the offensive boards. I've been impressed with that aspect of their game.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And these are the top rebounders in the league. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
And Cleveland has possession. Outside Grimes. Pass to Tatum. Launches a three. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Grant. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here already in the game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Now here's Wembanyama. A 17-point lead, their biggest.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Grimes, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Grimes. They need this. On target from range.
Very tenacious right there, knocking it down from the perimeter while drawing the foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Wallace outside. Pass to Shepard. And here's Westbrook. Shot from the wing. And Grimes pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 13 to the paint. Ooh, Tatum taking flight.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Cameron Thomas checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Halliburton. He's got 24. Davis hits.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautifully.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
6th in three-point field goal percentage, and you like how they're taking care of the ball, minus a few mistakes here and there. They're just so difficult to disrupt offensively.
And that assist per game stat is a real positive for them. This squad has no trouble finding ways to move the ball and get the whole team involved. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 22, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Right there, OG uses his physical tools to his advantage. If it's to get physical with him, he says, bring it on, fella, bring it on.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. So he gets them both.
You know, at just about 85% from the line tonight, which is really excellent, they've looked more and more comfortable as this game has gone on.
Now here's Halliburton, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Ball's going up the court. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Wembanyama. Anunoby's got 9 points. Tatum passes to Davis. Halliburton outside. Here's the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Cavaliers trail by 15. Thomas passes to Grant. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Buries it from three. Halliburton's got 8 points in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now here's Wembanyama. Back to Wallace. New York working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepherd. Uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
To the middle. Grant with a steal. Fast break, Cleveland. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Anunoby. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And that's 11 points here for OG Anunoby. And here's Tatum. 14 points for him. Cleveland again missing.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Here's Shepherd. Thomas defends. Pass to Wallace. Westbrook outside. Now here's Wallace. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Shepherd missing. And Davis has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Here's Halliburton. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Fast break. Here comes New York. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Cam Thomas picks one up.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Wembanyama. Klintman comes in for Anunoby. Laravia's checked in for Shepherd. And it's Shamet in for Wallace. Cleveland also making some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Collier in for Jason Tatum. Now here's Drummond. Stolen by Collins. And finished off by Davis.
When AD gets going like this, It's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
Here's Clinton. LaRavia outside. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Davis has got 9 rebounds now.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since. It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Cavaliers trail by 15. Pass to Collier. And here's Thomas from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Now Drummond. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Shamet, defended by Halliburton. Westbrook outside. Westbrook missing again.
Not himself from range. The only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
It's stolen by Drummond. 3-on-3. LaRavia inside. Thomas defends. And that one's good. LaRavia. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Halliburton. 27 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thomas. 3-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's New York. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Tatum. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Collier in at the 1. Knicks leading by 14. On the wing, Thompson. Thomas defends. Pass to Porter. No one near him. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
The Knicks with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside Porter. Fires from the wing. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Thomas against Thompson. Down low. Here's Collier. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Now here's Porter. Tightly guarded. Thompson gets a good look. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Porter. The Knicks keep it alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Collier. To the inside. Stolen by Drummond. Inside. It's picked off. Collins passes to Thomas. Good on the bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Grimes. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Now here's Porter. Not a lot of room. Shoots over Collier. Porter's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Anunoby passes to Thompson. New York working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Pass to Porter from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now Thompson. Porter with it. Anunoby on the wing. Thompson outside. From deep. Lets the three fly. Drummond passes to Wembanyama. Shoots over Tatum, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Thomas misses. New York leading by 12. Outside Wembanyama. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Drummond's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Kind of a devious move by Tatum, pulling the defender in where he wants him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for Cleveland. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Collins. Jeremy Grant comes in for Thomas. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Collier. And so Tatum nails both of them. New York leading by 12. Porter in the post, defended by Halliburton. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
He's been doing some real damage from range in the first half. Now 1 in the second.
Halliburton, a screen on Thompson, fires from deep. And another miss by Cleveland.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Davis. Here's Halliburton. Outside for Grant. Fires the 3. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Tatum's got 11 points here in the second half.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Left side, Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Tatum. And Cleveland another 3.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Outside Porter. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Yeah, terrific follow-through for Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Outside Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Knicks leading by 9. Outside Porter. On the wing, Thompson. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 13 tonight with that one.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Again, Cleveland scores.
I know Davis would prefer to get it inside, but he's making the most of his mid-range chance.
Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fast break. Here comes New York. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
And here's Tatum. And here's Davis. And cash in from close range. Wembanyama up top, defended by Halliburton. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Here's Tatum, outside for Grant. Davis a screen. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Tatum against Drummond. Wembanyama, the pass to Porter. Back to Wembanyama. He shoots. Cleared away by Davis. Cavaliers trail by 13. Now Halliburton. It's Grimes on the wing. Defended by Tom on the wing. Tatum. Lots of room. Yes! Locked in on the J.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for New York. Wallace comes in for Drummond. And it's Westbrook in for Porter Jr. Collier, he's checked in for Cleveland. New York leading by 11. Deflects the pass. Here's Halliburton. Wallace with it. Halliburton picks him up. Westbrook left side. Oh, it misses!
Rough start for him for sure. Just to gain some confidence.
Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Oh, wow. How do you even box this guy out?
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Cavaliers trail by 13. Tatum. Outside Grant. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. Fires the 3. Westbrook rips down the board.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Here's Wembanyama. And the 3 misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score. Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Knicks.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And this is a good response for them after a disappointing loss the first time they got together. They didn't make the same mistakes tonight. They only meet once more, and they'll have a chance to win the season series against the Cavaliers.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Offensively dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
That free throw good from Davis. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.